What's up, my beautiful people? How are you doing today? I hope you guys are doing mighty fine, as always. Let's start up the Zwift. And start up the Zwift companion. Our controllers are charged. I think I charged them last time, so we should be good. And give our friend Joseph a ride on. Joseph's tall. I hope you guys are doing mighty fine. Today is gonna be Margaret. I haven't really looked at it because it just changed. Trainerroad did an adaptation for me. The previous workout was called Montmartre, which is a climb, I think. Montmartre. Now it's Margaret. So it looked like very highs, very short highs and lows. So let's see what it has. Heart rate's connected, controls are connected, power source is connected. Nice. There we go. So first let's see if you guys can see what I see. Yeah, perfect. Okay, and there you see it, Margaret. Here, let's open it up. So, seems like we're gonna go, I see some high numbers, 338 watts peaks. We're gonna be around FTP a lot. A 4.5 out of 5 effort again, man. Trainerroad is really trying to make me suffer. And again, we have a hot day outside, so it is pretty hot in here. Well, I got the airco. You might be able to hear it. I got the airco running right now. It is on 16 degrees, and I emptied it this time because last time, about 20 minutes before our last workout, the airco stopped working, air conditioning, because it was full. Apparently, it has a water reservoir that has to be emptied now and then. I did not know that because it's pretty new. I have it for this summer, so it's pretty new. But now I know. So yeah, let's hope it will last for the full hour. It's only 1 hour though. Well, only, I mean, I'm saying that because our last workout was at 285 watts for an hour and a half. This one seems to be a little bit shorter at 1 hour. Oh, also I decided that we want to progress our Zwift Tarmac SL8 that we bought last ride as fast as possible. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select it. Oh, it's already selected. And what weight we got? What wheels do we have on? Because I read the 454s are actually pretty good. Do I even have the 454s? I do not have the 454s. Okay. Well, I think then the 858s are gonna be. I think the 858s are the next in line. Or is it 808s? The 858s look a lot. I should look it up. We're gonna look this up. I thought I had the 454s. Or you know what? Wheels don't really matter. So just let's use our discs. There we go. That way we're 100% sure we got the best wheels for it. And we'll just use the S-Works frames. The S-Work frame. So we can upgrade that while doing these workouts. So yeah, sorry, Canyon. It is the Canyon, right? Or is it Cannondale? It's Canyon, right? Canyon Airroad. Yeah, Canyon Speedmax. I'm sorry, man. You're gonna stay in the garage for a little bit. we're gonna have to focus on this tarmac because I think it's gonna take quite a while to upgrade it. Okay, so where were we? We go back to Margarete. Okay, Margarete. Let's see what you got. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I don't know what. I got drinks. I got a bar here just in case, but I don't think I will need it. Let's go to Watopia. Tempus Fugit as always. TikTok is actually pretty good as well. Let's do TikTok. There you go. Start workout. Okay. Put the second fan on. Oh, I don't have this fan plugged in. I knew I was forgetting some. It's because I had to charge my phone here and the two controllers, so I did not. I unplugged the fan for a little bit. Okay, put the fan on. 2 minutes warm up apparently. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing mighty fine. What do I have to say? Well, so last ride, I think it was, I promised you guys to make a video about my daily nutrition schedule, because I was talking about supplements, about breakfast, about food, about the wraps that I eat every day for the past 7 months, except once a week we got the cheat day. Got to keep the body shocked, so we eat almost no fat. Well, there is some fat in my diet now. There used to be no fat at all almost in my diet, but now I use a little bit more sauces and things, which is maybe more sugar than fats. But yeah, anyway, what I did for you guys is I made a video. Actually, I made 3 videos. I made a video of me when preparing my breakfast, and then I made a video of me going over my supplements that I take after breakfast, which I haven't done today. So as you see, sometimes I even forget. And then I made a video last night when I was cooking, because I was meal prepping last night, and I made a video about that, how I meal prep, and thus showing you guys what I've been doing, the way I have been cooking for the past months. The only thing that can change are the spices that I use. This batch was made with 5 spice and some other spices, but when I started the first months, I used curry a lot. I loved curry, but I read that curry is pretty hard on the kidneys and liver, so, and it makes a shitload of stains. If you prepare anything with curry in the kitchen and you don't clean it fast enough, and you got a white kitchen or you got boards where you're cutting on with curry and stuff, it penetrates whatever, and you got a yellow stain. So that was also a reason why I quit using curry. But yeah, so this one was made with 5 spice. But basically all the rest stay the same. I've been using the same vegetables and everything, so you'll see. I got the videos prepared. I'm not gonna play them now because I gotta talk while the food video is playing. I gotta explain a little bit, and I'm not gonna be able to explain with this lineup. So yeah, I'm gonna focus on this workout, and after that, maybe if I feel okay, I'll do just a zone 1, zone 2 ride and play the videos as promised. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Let's suffer like a madman and enjoy it. See you in a bit. I noticed I forgot a headband. I will need that for this one. So I'm gonna take a break real quick, get a headband.
Ride on.
And there we go. Got myself a headband and a towel. Those were things that I was definitely going to regret that for not having them in about 10 minutes. Alright, let's focus on the ride. Here we go. There was a delivery man here. So yeah, I told him to put it by the door. I'll call my dad real quick. He lives next door. Ask him if he wants to put it inside. Yeah, that last one. I mean the last three. 1 minute at 3:38, 2 minutes 3:22, or 3, and 2 minutes at 3:05. With only 30 seconds in between. I gotta say I felt that one. But we still didn't go over 165 heart rate, so I think we're still chilling. Once we reach 170, we're in suffer mode, as you know. So I got 3 minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 2 minutes left. Rest is cool down. So 11 minutes of suffering. Here we go. Yeah, that's some heavy shit. Especially the red ones at 223, 238. Fuck. This one as well, but as if I'm gonna die in the last minute of a half over an hour workout. You wish. This is nothing. I survived the red ones. Woo-wee. Boom chakalaka. Easy. Easy peasy. Lemon. Aseko easy. Oh. We gotta wait. Before I talk, I should focus on self. Let the heart rate drop. I'll talk to you guys after that. And there we go. We got the heart rate down. We're hydrated. The legs are clearing their lactate. Perfect. I'm really happy with the way I'm clearing these workouts. This was another 4.5 intensity out of 5. So 9 out of 10. But to me it feels like a 7.5. And that means a lot. That, like, having those 2 points extra, basically, like, according to the intensity and the watts needed to be delivered here, I would expect me to be at like 170, 175 heart rate at the end, and really suffering to keep up with the watts. But honestly, yeah, as you saw, went really well. Hard to describe, but the legs are hurting, so I do feel it, but not in a way that I have to get off the bike totally empty. And then physically, like condition wise, perfect, just perfect. Like I said, heart rate drops fast, drops good. The only thing I have now again is a little bit of knee that I feel like everything feels great, and then everything, all the pain ebbs away, and all that's left is like a little knee. I think that's because my cadence dropped that much to like 70ish that I'm putting a lot of pressure on my knee. I think that's the reason. And I think it's just knee season, because my friend at work, Koen, that I ride with sometimes, told me as well that he has knee issues. So maybe it's just and then Benny had some knee issues, and John had some knee issues. So maybe it's just a knee issue period. No, I've had issues with this knee ever since my car crash. That's why I'm trying to do some stabilization exercises and stuff, but I haven't really gotten to it. And I guess now that my cadence dropped, pushing these high watts, that's the only thing that I feel. So all we gotta take in consideration is not do too much on that knee. Give it plenty of rest, just like I did yesterday. I gave it plenty of rest. Boom. How did this workout feel? I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Let's see what it is. Hard, very hard, extremely hard. Max effort. Wasn't max effort. Wasn't extremely hard. I said 7.5. Was it hard or was it very hard? What is below hard? Difficult. Hard. Very hard. How do I feel? It's 7.5, man. Are we going under or over? It's gonna feed me. Alright, let's go very hard, because it's gonna feed me. Like, I don't want it to feed me too much yet. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to like act cocky against or overestimate myself against Trainerroad, because this is the AI. This feedback is going to the AI, and then the AI is going to be like, oh, so this was easy for you, was it? Or it was not a 4 out of 5, so not a 9 out of 10, like I said it was going to be. Okay, then try this, and then it will give me like 10 minutes effort at 340 watts. How do you feel about that, you bitch? So yeah, let's not overestimate ourselves here, and just say it was an 8 out of 10. That way we have a little bit of growth, but not too much. So let's see events. Spin and sprint. No, we're not gonna do that. Easy ride. That would be nice. That's in 20 minutes though. How long are they riding? But that's actually perfect. Let's yeah. Yeah, let's join them. I'm gonna turn down the. Oh no, they're on a workout session. No, we're not gonna do that. I don't really want to do a workout session right now. No. I'm sorry, E. I can't join you guys. I just want a group ride. So maybe let's just join. Let's just join. I just want let's say here, park or triple flat. Let's go triple flat. Let's just do that because, like I said, okay, I do have a coffee stop to set up the videos.
Right on.
So, I need to. Let me make sure that I'm in this group. So, gear 12 is okay, I guess. I'm just trying to figure out the gear. So I guess gear 12 is okay because I'm not going to be able to see myself ride. Or maybe I am, not sure. Anyway. Okay, so let me set this up real quick for you. Let's see if this works. This is the first time me showing a video. So, yeah, excuse me for bad quality of video, bad directorship. Editing skills and all of that. I'm sorry. I just wanted to share with you. Like, I'm not a video maker at all. I just wanted to show you. So yeah, my nutrition and food on a daily basis. Give you a little insight. You know, you guys already follow or you already see the workout part of it. But like I said, workout is just a small part of it. It's nutrition, sleeping, everything you do besides the hour and a half, 2 hours you spend on the bike is same importance, if not more important than the workout you actually do. So that's why I wanted to share this with you as well. So it's gonna be 3 videos. First video will be my breakfast. I actually shot that one this morning. So that's just my breakfast routine basically. My eggs, yogurt and all of that, you'll see. Then after that is the supplements that I talked about. So I told you I was going to show them to you. That's why I made a little video about that. And then last but not least, the wraps. So, and those are basically the only 3 things I eat in a day. That and water. So loads of water, like I was saying in the video as well, a lot of water because taking all these supplements, powders and all of that, you want to really cleanse your kidneys because it's a big impact on your kidneys. All of these powders and stuff, supplements, you do need them. Well, if you work out and want to grow in the most efficient way, I can only advise you to take supplements because you won't be able to find that in normal food at all. You're depleting sources that you cannot refill just by eating food. Like for instance, if you want to grow muscle, get protein and stuff, then the way you would get with using whey, then you would have to eat a whole chicken every day. I don't want to eat a whole chicken every day. That's why you got whey powder. See, that's how it works. Carnitin, red meat, arginine. Everything is found in your own body and in natural food, but you just can't get enough of it on a daily basis. That's why you use supplements. That being said, I'll play the videos, and I hope you guys somewhat enjoy them. I did my best to make it somewhat informative for you and fun. So yeah, here we go. I'll use a coffee break on Zwift and set up the video. Good morning, everybody. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing mighty fine. As always, I just woke up. I promised you guys to make a little video about my morning routine or what I eat on a daily basis, supplements and food. So yeah, decided to shoot this little video because breakfast is an important part of the daily intake food-wise, and what I'm about to show you is something I do on a daily basis. So I'm gonna take you through the journey of my breakfast routine. Basically, I'm in my little loft upstairs with the living room, and then over there the fitness room, basically where the Zwift magic happens. So yeah, I'll show you what my breakfast is about. First of all, a cup of coffee, of course. Need a good cup of coffee. It says coffee, which is West Flemish for coffee, basically. And then 2 boiled eggs. Like I said, I eat 2 boiled eggs every day. I know how to cook them perfectly fine now. So I put the right amount of water in the egg cooker. I have an egg cooker now. Put the right amount of water in there. So they are like hard boiled on the outside, but a little bit runny on the inside. So perfectly cooked for me. So we'll eat those later. But then over here we got all the things I use to make my yogurt. Now I know these all look the same, but like you see, they have labels on top. Like this is creatine. It came in a different bag. But I don't like bags. I like containers better, so I basically put them in a container. And this is beta-alanine. So I'll try and look up a little bit of information as I go about these products. Well, and I think you know a lot about a banana, and this is just granola. Yeah. So let's start with the beginning, how I do it. First, this is the Optimum Nutrition Gold Standard Whey. It's something I've been using for a long time, even since I was powerlifting and doing fitness. So my taste that I like is the extreme milk chocolate, that or the double rich chocolate. I transferred from double rich to extreme milk chocolate because I like it the most. Or I like it better, actually. I've tried it and I like it better. So I'll try and do this one-handed. Whoops. So you just take a scoop, just a scoop, and we put that in. So that's our whey. So what is whey protein? I have my phone here to help us. Thank God for AI. So whey protein is a powder derived from the liquid whey that separates from milk curds during cheese making. It's a popular dietary supplement used to increase protein intake and is available in different forms, including concentrate, isolate, and hydrolysate. Uses: whey protein is commonly used as a protein supplement to increase daily protein intake and may provide various health benefits, including muscle growth and repair. Whey protein is rich in leucine and amino acids that triggers muscle protein synthesis. It also has appetite control. High protein content can help with satiety, so I think satisfaction basically when it comes to feeling full. And it has immune system support. Certain whey proteins may have positive effects on the immune systems. So there we go. So that's basically what whey does. It's basically, yeah, you need it for muscle growth. I think that's the most important one. So that's our first thing. Then we will add this one. I used to, so this one and this one, so look at the jars, not the names, right? But this is one I tried as well, Biofusion Collagen. And taste-wise, of course, this one is the best because this one is strawberry and it has some vitamin C and hyaluronic acid. While this one is just peptides, which is collagen and egg whites, basically, some more egg whites, and it's not flavored. So flavor-wise, I like this one the most, but I need to order this one from Body World, and Body World is not easy to order from. They take a long time to actually deliver. So that's why I went back to a website called Body and Fit, and that's where they sell this one. Also, I started with this one because a friend of mine, his girlfriend, is into health. Oh, let me open this real quick. Is into health related stuff. So she's very into health and very into vegan stuff and green stuff and bio stuff, and this is the one she uses, so I'm pretty sure that it's a good one, a healthy one, you know, there's no junk in it. So here as well, we just take a scoop and we put it inside our mixture. So yeah, but if you want, if you would choose for taste wise, you could go for this one. I really like the strawberry one, it was really good taste wise. Now after that, we add some, man, these jars are hard to open. One sec. Oops, I dropped you there. So now we got creatine powder. Oh wait, I didn't look up for you guys about the collagen. So collagen. Let's see what collagen offers you. Collagen powder is often used as a dietary supplement to potentially improve skin health, joint mobility, and bone density, among other benefits. It's a popular choice due to collagen being a key protein in the body, particularly for connective tissues, like skin, hair, nails, and joints. So basically, yeah, that's what it does, and how it improves skin health, joint mobility, and bone density. So that doesn't sound too bad, does it? And then now we go for the, do we have the scoop here? Yeah. I don't take a lot because I don't take a full scoop creatine, because what I do sometimes is I will take half a scoop before I work out, and I will take half a scoop after, because after you worked out, your creatine cells are open. They're basically swollen and drained by creatine. So you gotta replenish that creatine for better muscle growth. And then I take a half scoop after to replenish those faster. Maybe it's in the head, but I believe it works. It's something I kind of learned from when I was powerlifting. So yeah, and that's creatine. Let's see what creatine does. Creatine, a powder. Creatine creates quick bursts of energy and increases strength, which improves your performance without affecting your ability to exercise for longer periods, aerobic endurance. So yeah, this is basically for power. It's often used by athletes involved in high-intensity, intermittent activities that require a rapid recovery during training and competition. It improves certain blood lipid levels, aid in keeping skin elasticity and healthy, aid in some symptoms of Parkinson's disease, and speed recovery from muscle. So yeah, that's basically what it does. So yeah, that was the creatine, and then one-handed, yeah baby. Last but not least, well, this one I don't take often. This is beta-alanine. Beta-alanine. So what this does is, so I take a little, I take a scoop, but I only take this if I'm about to work out. What this does is it gives you like a similar feeling. I don't know if you ever took pre-workout. It gives you like a tingly feeling along the body. So this is one you take when you actually are about to work out in that day. If I'm having a rest day, I don't take beta-alanine. Let me look it up. Let's see. Beta-alanine, or alanine, I call it alanine, is a popular supplement for athletes because it can improve performance during high intensity exercise by increasing muscle carnosine levels. Carnosine acts as a buffer against the buildup of acid in muscles during intense activity, which can lead to fatigue. By delaying this fatigue, beta-alanine supplementation can help athletes perform at a higher intensity for longer periods. There you go. So here we go. This is actually against acid or muscle acid being built up, and muscle acid built up basically. So that is our mixture of powders, and then, man, I gotta do all of this single-handed. I'm not used to that. It's a new bottle. Let's not spill it. There we go. Oops. This is some skinny yogurt. This one's from Holland. Some skinny yogurt, and then we put some in there, and that's about it. Boom. And then we mix that up. Not too aggressive because the powders will fly out. But then we mix those up. So normally this goes way quicker, because normally I don't explain my powders when I'm eating. I think it would be finished already. But yeah, I just promised to give some more information about food and supplements and all of that, because it's a big part of nutrition, exercising, right? You can exercise all you want, but like food, nutrition, supplements is so important. It's actually more important than the actual exercising, I think. You are what you eat. Same thing like if I buy beef, chicken, veggies, all of that, it has to be natural, you know? Nothing processed. I get my beef from a farmer that grass-fed feeds his cow once a week. So yeah, that's mixed up now. As good as mixed up. And then we have granola. You can choose whatever granola, but I took the one that has the least fat in it. So this one has 1.5 grams of fat per 100 grams. So that's the least I could find. And then most of the fats are from nuts and things that are in there. But a lot of carbs, like you see, on 100 grams, there's 66 grams of carbs. So yeah, and some sugars. Also some whey in here, 11 grams per 100 grams. So we don't, let me do this real quick. We don't take a lot of this. This is just to give a little crunch, basically. And there we go, that's about it. So that's what we put in there, and then we just mix that in there. That's fine. And then last but not least, our banana. So how am I gonna do this? How can I cut a banana? Wait. Oh shit. Well, let me do it this way. I'll hold my phone in between my legs. Oh boy. How do these YouTubers and TikTok people do that? And then let's cut the banana. Boom, just like that. There we go, banana. And that's my breakfast basically. That is my breakfast. And then, of course, something I have to say because it's important. During the day, you gotta drink a lot of water. Now, why is that? Because you will see as well, I made a little video about the supplements as well. You will see that these are a lot of things that have to be processed by your kidneys. Even though they're all healthy things, these powders and supplements have to be processed by your kidneys. So you need to drink a lot of water to help your kidneys process all these powders and things. But yeah, like this is my breakfast every morning with the eggs, with the coffee, and then the only thing other than that what I eat is my wraps, which I'll make a little video about as well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that somewhat. Sorry for not being professional movie maker. I do my best, but yeah. I hope you guys, this gave you some information. I'm not telling you that you should do this my way. You always got to look what's the best way for you, but this is what works for me. Like all these things are things that I've tested throughout my fitness, and are things that stuck with me. So like I read to you what they do, they're all natural, and with natural I'm saying they're things that occur naturally in the body. But if you do a lot of working out, if you do a lot of exercise, these things get depleted so fast that you cannot replenish them fast enough. That's why we take them as supplements. But of course, a healthy base food is important as well, and that's what we do with the yogurt, the banana, the granola, all of that. Those are the healthy base foods, and then we just add some supplements into it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you later. Love you. Bye. There you have it. I'm echoing. I was watching till it finished. So yeah, that was my breakfast video that I made this morning. As you probably noticed, it was early morning. I couldn't find my words really well. My English wasn't that good. It was probably still in bed. So yeah, I had the night shift, slept about 4 hours, and then I took that video after waking up, because I knew I was gonna ride today. And yeah, so that was the first video. I'll now go to the second video, which is about supplements. This is a video about what I take in supplements, additional. So yeah, I'm not going to give a lot of explanation about it because I'm explaining during the video. Meanwhile, I'm riding on Zwift, so oops. So that was that. Now we put that video on. Let's see if it starts. Up. Oh wait, I can hear it, but I can't see it. Wait. Why can I not see it though? Hello. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I told you all I was gonna make a video
enjoy.
about my supplement intake. in the morning. I just made my little tray here for one for each day, and as you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pills per compartment, so 7 pills every morning. So let's see what those pills are about. First of all, I don't know if you guys can see that. Boom, acetyl L-carnitine, endurance, concentration, and energy. I'm not going to read the whole thing on the back, but you can definitely look it up. It gives you basically energy, endurance. It helps your vitals. I think it's the thing that is in red meat. So since if you don't eat a lot of red meat, it is worth looking into that as a supplement. It definitely helps. Like all the things I'm taking, they're going to help you, or they're going to help a person that does a lot of exercise, because you need to eat a lot to supplement them. So next we got L-arginine. This one is suitable for vegans, sugar, salt, and starch free. So let's see. Can't be pregnant. Luckily I'm not. And it doesn't really say anything. Here we go. Yeah, just pure L-arginine in free form on the back. So yeah, it's in addition to a healthy, balanced diet. That's on the back as well. So look it up for sure if you want to know more about it. Then we got from the same branch the probiotics. These are advanced acidophilus plus, also suitable for vegans. Another pregnancy remark on the back, but this product is formulated with the well-known strains LA5 and PB12, helping to maintain a healthy intestinal flora. So this is for your intestines, your stomach, and everything. Then let's do this one first. Magnesium B5P. We got magnesium and pyridoxal 5-phosphate. Definitely look them up. It's a combination of 2 ingredients, so that helps with muscle recovery. Magnesium, your muscles need magnesium. Then we got biotin, which helps with hair, skin, and nails. So this is always nice. This is a bit like collagen basically, but in pill form, and still works a little bit different. It's more hair, skin, nails, but collagen is more skin, so not really hair and nails. And then we got the omega-3 pills, fish oil pills basically. This is just fish oil in a pill. There you go. So yeah, look it up if you don't know what fish oil does. It's good for many things. And then last but not least, we got this combination of 3, which is calcium, vitamin D, and vitamin K. Like I said, vitamin K2 helps the vitamin D to be taken in by your body. So and calcium, of course, is for stronger bones. So this is the combination of those 3. So yeah, that is my daily intake. I come here, I drink a cup of coffee, and then with that cup of coffee I have some water, a glass of water, and I take these supplements. I promise you this short video, so there you go. There you go. A short video. That was early in the morning as well, as you could tell. Not that talkative. Maybe I should give you a little bit more explanation about the first 2. So because I didn't really explain those. So those were L-carnitine. Is an amino acid. Wait. Okay. So L-carnitine is an amino acid build out of lysine and methionine in the body. The benefits: L-carnitine helps move more fatty acids into your cells to be burned for energy. So it's sometimes used as a weight loss supplement. Oh, there we go. Apparently it helps as weight loss as well. A 2020 review of 37 studies found that L-carnitine supplementation significantly reduced body weight, body mass index, BMI, and fat mass. Essentially, L-carnitine transports the chain of fatty acids into the mitochondrial matrix, thus allowing the cells to break down fat and get energy from the stored fat reserves. Okay. So yeah, what are the symptoms of a carnitine deficiency? Carnitine deficiency may cause muscle necrosis, myoglobinuria, lipid storage, which is fat storage, fatty liver, muscle aches, fatigue, confusion, and cardiomyopathy. So I would say you want to, well, that's the reason I take it. I don't want any of those. So that's when you have a deficiency. So that's, like I said, you use those up while you exercise, and you definitely want to replenish those. So yeah, these are things I remember looking up when I was powerlifting and stuck with me, because it helps. Obviously not for weight loss reasons, because that was not the point of everything. I want to gain muscle, but this kind of balances out the weight loss and fat storage and all of that, apparently, and puts it into energy in a right way. And then we had the other one, which was L-arginine. I know that's good for potency. So L-arginine is an amino acid that helps the body build protein. Your body usually makes all the L-arginine it needs. L-arginine is also found in most protein-rich foods, including fish, red meat, poultry, soy, whole grains, beans, and dairy products. As a supplement, L-arginine can be used orally and topically. What are the benefits of taking L-arginine? It is necessary for making proteins and is commonly used for circulation. L-arginine is converted in the body into a chemical called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide causes blood vessels to open wider for improved blood flow. L-arginine also stimulates the release of growth hormone, insulin, and other substances in the body. So, as you can see, all pretty positive, right? And once again, I'm not saying if you're a rider that rides 20 kilometers in a week, or let's say 3 times 40 kilometers in a week, that you need to take these supplements. Not saying that at all. But at the level that I'm training and working out and depleting my body right now, I feel like it's good for me. Also, if you didn't know, the body works in a way that whatever you take as supplements and it's too much, you will just urinate it out. That's how it works. Everything that's too much, you will just urinate. And that's how you see that you're well balanced. If you look at your urine and it's clear, well, a little yellow, not clear, but a little yellowish, very little yellowish, then you know you're doing well. Then you got a very balanced diet and nutrition going on. If it's too dark, your urine, it means that you're taking something too much or eating something too much, or something is not in balance. So that's basically a control for yourself. But don't worry if you take like a little. I mean, by the way, these pills that I've showed you, these supplement pills, these are normally pills that you take 2 or 3 a day of. I only take 1, so I only take a third of the dose, but I take it on a daily basis. But only a third of the dose, like all these biotin and carnitine, and they're very light doses, and normally you got to take 1 at each meal, but I don't do that. I just take 1 in the morning. That's it. Just a little boost for my body, just not to deplete. And then well, I explained magnesium, right? So but I'll give you a more decent explanation. I guess it's for muscle recovery, I'm pretty sure. Everyone knows magnesium. Magnesium is a vital mineral that plays a crucial role in numerous bodily functions, including muscle and nerve function, blood sugar regulation, blood pressure control, and bone health. It's involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions and is essential for energy production. Many people don't get enough magnesium from their diet, making it important to understand its benefits and how to ensure adequate intake. Oh, see, even normal people that don't exercise don't get a lot of enough magnesium. So, if you're exercising, taking magnesium is never a bad thing. Why is why it's important? Muscle and nerve function. Magnesium helps regulate muscle contractions and nerve impulses. Bone health. It contributes to the structural development of bones and is essential for maintaining bone mineral density. Blood sugar and blood pressure. Magnesium helps control blood sugar levels and regulates blood pressure. Energy production. It's involved in a process that converts food into energy. If dietary intake is insufficient, magnesium supplements can be a helpful way to increase your levels. The consequences of a deficiency: low magnesium levels can lead to various health problems, including muscle cramps, fatigue, irregular heartbeat, high blood pressure, and even increased risk of osteoporosis and type 2 diabetes. So once again, something you can look into. So yeah, those are the ones I didn't really explain. The other one was vitamin D. That's what the sun. Okay, what is omega-3 first? Omega-3. Omega-3s are a type of essential polyunsaturated fatty acids that your body needs for various functions but cannot produce on its own. They are crucial for brain health, heart health, and overall development. The three main types are ALA, found in plants, EPA, and DHA, found in seafood and algae. So this is seafood. I think this one is fish oil. Not sure. So the key points about omega-3s: essential fatty acids. Omega-3s are considered essential because your body cannot make them, so you must obtain them through your diet or supplements. There you go. So if you don't eat a lot of fish, take some omega-3. It's just me advising for you. Even if you don't exercise, it's not bad for you. So EPA, DHA, found in fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and tuna, as well as algae. Health benefits: heart health may help lower blood pressure and triglycerides, potentially reducing the risk of heart disease. Brain health: DHA is a major component of the brain and may support cognitive function and potentially reduce the risk of dementia. Eye health: DHA is also important for eye health, particularly for the retina. Reduced inflammation: omega-3s may help reduce inflammation associated with conditions like rheumatoid arthritis. There you go. Sources: fatty fish, flaxseed, chia seeds, walnuts, algae, fish oil, krill oil, algal oil. There you go. So that's omega-3. What was the other one? Vitamin D and vitamin K, right? What is vitamin D? Vitamin D is a nutrient the body needs along with calcium. So as you saw, though, that pill has both. To build bones and keep them healthy, the body can absorb calcium only if it has enough vitamin D. Like I said, they complement each other. Same with vitamin K. Calcium is a major part of bones. Calcium is a major part of the bones. Vitamin D also has many other uses in the body. It supports immune health and helps keep muscles and brain cells working. There you go. What happens when you have a lack of vitamin D? Vitamin D helps regulate the amount of calcium and phosphate in the body. These nutrients are needed to keep bones, teeth, and muscles healthy. A lack of vitamin D can lead to bone deformities such as rickets in children and bone pain caused by a condition called osteomalacia in adults, which is arthritis, I guess. So yeah. And then calcium, we know it is for the bones. And then we have vitamin K2, I guess. Vitamin K2. And that's the last one then. I think I had it. So vitamin K2, also known as minakione, is a fat soluble vitamin. A fat soluble vitamin that plays a crucial role in blood clotting, bone health, and potentially heart health. It's one of the two main forms of vitamin K, the other being vitamin K1. While vitamin K1 is primarily found in plant based foods, vitamin K2 is predominantly found in animal based and fermented foods. And it's also produced by gut bacteria. Yep, so the key function of vitamin K2: blood clotting, bone health, cardiovascular health, and other potential benefits are they may play a role in cognitive function, dental health, and even reducing the risk of certain cancers. Didn't even know that. If you want more, I'll go over the other ones. Blood clotting. Vitamin K2 helps activate proteins necessary for blood clotting, preventing excessive bleeding. Bone health. Vitamin K2 activates osteocalcin, a protein that binds calcium to bone, promoting bone formation and strength. It may also help prevent calcium from depositing in blood vessels. Cardiovascular health. Some studies suggest that vitamin K2 may help reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease by preventing calcium deposits in blood vessels. Absorption. Vitamin K2 is fat soluble, so it's best absorbed when consumed with dietary fat. There we go. So that's the K2. And then last was, I just thought about it now that we're talking about gut. What is probiotic? What is probiotic? Probiotics are live microorganisms, primarily bacteria or yeast, that are consumed or applied to the body with the intention of providing health benefits. I hope so. They are often referred to as good or friendly bacteria and are found naturally in some fermented foods or available as dietary supplements. Probiotics are believed to help maintain or restore a healthy balance of microorganisms in the gut, which is known as the gut microbiome. Balancing the gut microbiome, supporting digestion and nutrient absorption, boosting the immune system, crowding out harmful pathogens. Examples of probiotics: Lactobacillus, I think that's the one we have, Bifidobacterium, Saccharomyces, and many other strains. So yeah, that was a whole book full of information. I'm sorry about that, but that's basically a full explanation of everything that I take and that you just saw. And now you know why. As you probably heard, most of those things are, or all of those things are very, very beneficiary. Let me tell you, I have seen other products as well, I read a lot. Like when I was younger, I was possessed, well, not possessed, I mean obsessed by health, with how the body works, how everything works. That's why I got into fitness, full control over the body. It first started with Thai box, Muay Thai, and then you got full control over the body, and then you want to know, if I eat this, what happens, if I do this, if I do that. And I read a lot, I studied a lot, I heard a lot from a lot of people, and then took the things that I think were safe, natural, worked for me out of it, and I built this this nutrition plan for me. Are there other things that you can take? Probably yes. Have I heard of them and read about them? Probably yes. But whenever I feel like there's maybe like even one negative, like for example, something stupid, but just eggs. The moment I was eating a lot of eggs, like 2 a day is still a lot, I know, but I was eating a lot of eggs, and then someone said that the yellow of the egg is not good for your liver. I stopped eating so many eggs. So whenever I feel like something's possibly harmful, even though it has a lot of beneficial sides, I will not do it. And all the supplements that I take, in all the foods that I take, are beneficial. They don't have any harmful side. Of course, the drink in my bottle here has sugar in it. Yeah. So of course it's carbs and sugar, but you need them while riding. Does sugar have? I mean, is it bad for your teeth? Yeah. Yes. But then you have to brush your teeth after you ride. I mean, you gotta you gotta give in a little bit, right? But most of the time, if I see something can be really harmful, then I won't do it. So all these things that I'm showing you today are things that I have thought about in that way. Uh, does it harm me more than it benefits me? Is it really necessary? So yeah, and all the things I'm showing you are things that I'm telling, well, that I decided to be important for me. So now I'm going to show you the last video, because after that I want to actually take a bath. I don't know how long I've been riding, 42 minutes already, and I think this video is exactly um, exactly 17 minutes. So now you're not gonna see. I'm still gonna be riding, of course, but you're not gonna see me riding on the background of this video. Not that that matters, but it's just because you're gonna see me as a webcam, but because I gotta talk to you while I look at the video, because this one doesn't have voice. So I gotta talk to you while I look at the video. And Zwift doesn't work that way. Zwift doesn't run in the background, apparently. I just noticed. So that was the supplement video. Let's put that one away. And then we have the food one. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. So you guys probably see it. I'm just gonna start. This is me turning on the fire. I hope my mic doesn't die. So this is me turning on the fire. This video is made in a little kitchen at work. First of all, the woodland mushroom mix. We put that in the wok, and we fry it up on high heat. After that, first of all, the mushrooms are releasing their moisture, right? So I'm collecting that moisture in a little cup, because we're gonna use it afterwards. And then I put the mushrooms back on the stove and let them heat a little bit. And then, whenever most of the moisture is gone, I put a little bit of butter in there, but only a little. But that way you will hear them sizzling, and they will start like really baking instead of cooking. Before that, they were cooking in their own moisture. Now they're actually baking. Sorry. So you'll see here they're getting slightly brownish, the way I like them, roasted, baked. That's the way I like it. And then this is a mixture. It's called julienne. It's little cubics of carrot, onion. I think it's rapeseed. I don't know what there's of cabbage a little bit. I don't know. It's like a mixture of things called julienne in Belgium. So it's a mixture of veggies, as you can see. And same thing here. I put it on there. I let it because everything I put in is straight from the freezer. The veggies are frozen and put in the pan and frozen. So first I gotta go through the step of letting them thaw, or letting them get defrosted basically, and then bake. So here I'm cutting the mushrooms, because I don't like big pieces of mushrooms in my wraps. I like the taste of mushrooms, but I like them in tiny bits. I'm a guy that likes everything like in the same way. So you'll see everything in my wraps is in a certain size, and I want my mushrooms to be in the same size. Then I have the roasted corn a la mexicana. This is a mix of corn, kidney beans, I guess, paprika. So I put that in there. As you will see, my pot is getting pretty full. Yeah. Now take in mind, this is for like 4 days of eating, right? You'll see at the end I managed to make four help me out, dear Lord. I managed to make four pots, basically. You'll see, preps for 4 days. Then we have garlic powder. I put a lot in there. Like I'm saying, this is for 4 days. So There you go. Garlic powder. Garlic, by the way, is a very good antioxidant. Um, I could put fresh garlic in there, but powder works just as well, and you can spread it out nicely. Then we have Italian herbs. Sometimes I use the French ones, the Provence. This is Italian ones. It's like thyme. What else? It's a mixture of herbs. Look it up. Italian herbs or herb de Provençal, French herbs. It's like a mixture of herbs, and it fits really well. So stirring that in there. It's hard to stir with one hand while making this video. Then paella spices, like the spices, like I said, or here I'm using 5-spice paella spice, but I used to cook with curry, like I said. Now it's these spices, and it works out pretty well. Then soy sauce, very important for me. I like my wraps a little dark, so I like dark sauces. So my base is soy sauce. I put quite a bit in there as well. But like I said, take in mind everything is for about 4 days of eating. So if you would divide the garlic powder, the spices, this and that, all in 4, it wouldn't be a lot on a daily intake. And then we have the green mix, Nordic style mix, beans, peas, spinach, all green, barley, I think, are the white things you see. So I have to do it in 2 times, because normally here I would put it in and mix with my one hand, but like I said, holding the camera is makes it kind of hard. So I mixed in the first part a little bit, and now I'm putting in the second part, and then we mix it in nicely. And then we have a pan full of veggies with spices, and then yeah, I think here we have the 5-spice sauce. Put it in there. This is a leftover. I think I've added some afterwards. 5-spice, 5-spice is a very particular taste. It has some anise as well, by the way, like liquor flavor, drop flavor. I don't know if you know that, anise. So if you like that, and this is teriyaki, also a specific flavor. I mean, you can flavor this however you like, but this is the way I've tested a lot of flavors, and this is the way I like it. So now it's stirred. You won't see me stir a lot because I need one hand to hold the pot and the other hand to stir to actually not spill everything. And holding my camera in my teeth is kind like here I'm trying to stir, but I can't get to the bottom. I really stir to the bottom normally. So I've stirred it, and now we put the lid on top, put it on lower fire. There we go, and we let it go for like 20 minutes. This all depends how much you like a bite on your veggies. Like here, you see the beans are still green and everything's still pretty green. And for me, it should be one brownish color. That way, I know it's ready. See, so I stir it up a little bit. And you see that it becomes darker and darker every time that I stir it. So I let it cook pretty well. But if you like a good bite on your veggies, then yeah, you can definitely only give it like 10 minutes. But the longer you leave it, the more the tastes actually cook in and become one real dish. So that's all up to personal flavor, basically. See here, this is one step further, and now you can see how it's really boiling and getting brownish. The beans are not that green anymore, you see. So this is about 20 minutes in. This is the way I like it. Here I know it's pretty much done, and now I cook out the moisture because it can be wet to put in a wrap. So you cook out the moisture a little bit, not too much. You still keep a bit in there because you still have to add the eggs. So that's what I did. I put another pan on the stove, and here I'm cracking my eggs. They were really small ones actually. Normally I got big eggs, but this time it was pretty small. So I put 4 eggs in there because I knew I was gonna have about 4 I forget the name. They're not trays, they're like plastic containers, that's it. So I had 4 containers I could prep, or I had enough for 4 containers to prep. So that's why I took 4 eggs. I had a little shell in there that I took out. And then I managed a way to place the camera. There you go, 4 little eggs. Place the camera like that, some pepper, some salt. And this is something I got from, this is protein, of course, that you add to the meal. But also, if you go to the Chinese and you order nazi, this is basically based on nazi. Like the nazi has little pieces of egg, right? And I think this is how they do it. I don't know if they do it this way, but that's what I liked about the nazi. I'm saying nazi, but I think it's called baked rice. What is it called? Baked rice, I think. Yeah. So it's like rice with a little bit of veggies and egg in it. So yeah. Now you're gonna see me make the little pieces of egg. Put a little bit of butter in the pan because we don't want things to stick. There we go. Normally I use rice oil. I use oils and not butter. So normally I would use rice oils. Also more interesting to bake with, but this butter is pretty liquidy and it's okay. I don't have to use a lot for it to work well. So I'm getting it hot. I don't have a lot of time though because I'm filming and I don't want to make an hour video. So normally I would get it even hotter. And then we put in the egg, and here I'm noticing that it's not going fast enough. Normally it should turn white almost instantly. So you can see the edges turn white a little bit, but normally it has to turn. So I turn it up a little bit. I think, yeah, there we go. And then we start doing our thing. You gotta whisk the egg. The more you whip the egg, the faster it goes. Because every time the egg comes into contact with the hot pan, plus we want to create little pieces as well. Look at this figure 8 technique. Hours, days, months of practice, as you can see. Amazing the way this guy handles a spatula. Here it's starting to firm up a little bit. I'm starting to chop it up already a little bit with the spatula. Now the pan is getting hotter and hotter, so it should have been this hot from the beginning, and then you basically have this effect instantly. But like I said, shooting this video and doing all my preps and stuff meanwhile is not an easy task. There we go, and that's how you create little pieces of egg. And we dry them up really well so they're not too moist to put into the mixture, because that's what we want to prevent. We want a mixture with the veggies and stuff that's not too moist. Like when you put it on a wrap, it has to be pretty dry, you know. Yeah. There we go, a little dry pieces of egg that we can add to our nice veggies. Here we go. Our veggies have been standing on the side, and you can see they're still darkened, so everything is still like infusing with each other, becoming a really nice mixture now. And then we carefully, we don't want to make a mush either, but you can see it's drier, right? You don't see a lot of moisture anymore because it's been, while I've put it on the side, I've got the lid off, so there's the moisture could go, yeah, that way it's becoming drier and drier. And now we're gonna leave it on the stove without a lid for a little bit, so the egg can actually absorb a little bit of the juices that are in there, and as well, not too long though. I think about 2 to 3 minutes. Give it 2 to 3 minutes on the stove, and then we got this. Almost no moisture, as you can see on the bottom. When I go through it, you almost see no moisture on the bottom, and that's when I know it is pretty much okay, good to go. So yeah, that's a nice pot full. Put the fire off, and then I think we get our cups. Cups, not cups, containers. So these are containers that I use to keep it fresh for certain amounts of days. I thought I was gonna make 3, but I managed to make 4 at the end. And I'll just fill them up. I'll fill them up about 3/4, because you still got to consider. I only eat like 2 wraps a day of this. This has a lot of carbs and healthy carbs and protein and stuff. So this is really healthy. Like, there's nothing unhealthy about this. Maybe a little bit of sugar from the sauces, a little bit of salt from the soy, but except for that, this is pure veggie and egg. But with this, I'm gonna add either chicken or steak or lamb or fish, whatever. But this is my base for every wrap. So yeah, I fill up the containers, and then all I have to do is take one of these containers out. Could be freezer, could be fridge. I keep them in the fridge because I eat them every day, so they will stay well for 4 days for sure. So I keep them in the fridge, and then I just bake some chicken. I put some chicken fillet in little pieces with nice curry powder on it, or chicken powder on it. There you go. So here they are, 4 nice containers for 4 days. Close them up, and if you close them up, you'll see the heat still in there. See, it dampens up, meaning that while I leave them on the table for the rest of the night or the evening, they're still gonna infuse. They're still gonna become better and better. It's just like a stew. When you leave a good stew overnight, it becomes better and better. Same here. I still had a little bit of beef left over. I already ate 2 wraps that day. As you can see, I had a little bit of beef left over and a little bit of the previous batch of veggies left over. I think this batch had some chicken in it already. And now you'll see how I make the actual wrap. So these are whole wheat tortillas. And then basically wraps, whole wheat wraps. You can buy any kind of wraps that you want. High protein wraps, blah, blah, blah. I like whole wheat wraps. Put them on there. And first, we're gonna put the veggies on and put them in the microwave for just like 20 to 30 seconds. And I do that because that way I can fold the wrap way better. If it's cold, just a cold wrap will rupture way faster. If it's hot, it will rupture not that fast. I will rupture it here because, as you can see, it's way too much. This is way too much for one wrap. So it was left over and I wanted to put it all on there, but that was a mistake. I normally take off a little bit before the video. I didn't want to take it off, and I should have. You will see it ruptures a little bit at the top, but it's okay. A little piece of steak for the chef, and then we just fold over once across, and then the sides before we do the full roll. Boom, boom, left or right. And then we fold it like a little envelope. We close it, but you can see there's a little rupture at the top, but oh well. Nothing too bad. And then we put it in the oven while cleaning everything up. We put it in the oven. We get out some tin foil, and meanwhile the wrap is now under the grilling to make it crispy. I think I will take it out here. You will see it come out. There we go. So it's nice and brown. Like I said, a little tear in the top, but that's fine. I only grill the top, not the bottom. I should get a grill with 2 sides, but for now this is how it should work. Then we wrap it up perfectly. Close the bottom. Something I learned, because otherwise juices will run out if there's still some juice in there. Sometimes I even put some honey in there. And that's what it looks like, a nice juicy wrap with nice veggies, with nice steak. Look at his face. That's one happy dude. So yeah, there we go. That is how I make my daily wraps. That went pretty okay, I think. I hope, with the commentary and stuff. I hope that was okay to watch. I'm not sure. I can't verify, but I hope that was okay to watch. So yeah, that's how I make my daily reps. Like I said, sometimes I put a little bit of honey in there, like before I close down the wrap, just some honey on top for some sweetness. I mean, you can experiment as much as you want. You can do whatever you like with them. Use the spice that you like hot, you like spicy. Use chili powder. You can use whatever. But the main thing for me is that it's all veggies with veggie carbs, with proteins, with and I used to eat this without the wrap, so no carbs. Same as I would eat my breakfast without the granola, no carbs. And if you eat those kind of things without the carbs implemented, and you exercise like I do or like you do, you will lose weight. You will feel full because this is a meal that still fills up great, but you will lose weight a lot because you have healthy carbs. You got carbs from your veggies, but no other carbs, and that worked for me. Like that's how I lost my 20 kilos in a couple of months. But now I'm at a point where I'm going for strength training. So that's why I'm implementing carbs. I have been implementing carbs. I noticed that I was going too fast. At a certain point, I was at 80 kilos and I was still dropping. And I was like, at some point, you got to implement carbs again. And that's what I did. I implemented the wraps, which are still healthy, in my opinion. And then the granola, which, okay, it's a famous brand. It would be healthier maybe to get natural granola, medicate yourself and all of that. But you gotta, at some point, you gotta draw the line, right? I go to the farmer to get my meat straight from the farmer, chickens straight from the farmer. I mean, I do as much as I can. As you can see, I'm busy a lot with health and nutrition and stuff. Somewhere you gotta draw the line. So yeah, that was my. That was actually a day in my life, nutrition wise. You saw it all. Really, everything. I think this is all I do every day: eat every day, drink every day. So yeah, I hope you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Maybe learn something from it. Maybe try something out. Maybe you're like, oh, I feel tired. I feel this. I feel that. I have cramps. I have muscle aches. Maybe this will help. That will help. I mean, you never know. Like I said, I'm here to inspire. Even on that front, if I can help you out with some information about that, with pleasure. And yeah, now you know. So it's been an hour. I'm gonna take a nice bath. We've done 2 hours in total. 1 hour very intense, and then an hour afterwards here just riding 23 kilometers an hour apparently, or 22, perfectly fine. Just chilling at 90 heart rate and showing you guys a day in the life of Jay Yurik Museu, nutrition wise. I want to thank you very much if you have been watching. Leave a like, leave a comment if you want to on this one, maybe because about the food, if you want to know something, or just say something. And if not, that's fine too. As always, you guys know I love you. Let's keep going. Reach our full potential. See ya. Bye. Love you. Bye.